Not your average tabletop. Woohoo!
Welcome to Not Your Average Tabletop. I'm Zach, and today I'm going to be unboxing Bitoku. So this is one that kind of the second I saw the artwork, it just kind of pulled me in quite a bit, especially the artwork on kind of the board and all the stuff. We've got a lot of greens and blues, and then kind of the cover itself is just just a really solid fantasy look to it. And when I found out it was kind of more Euro-y, I'm like, usually, usually they might not look quite as good. I think in the last couple of years, I think now a lot of Euro games have started looking really, really good as well. But yeah, there was a good time there where it was kind of more maybe some beige look to things. Not that that's always bad. I think is a way to do it and make it look really good. But some of them were not as good as others. So this one really got me excited. I don't know all that much about it, but it was on sale for the Nerds Day sale. So figured that was a perfect time to pick that up. So this looks like a rule book in another, I don't know if it's Spanish or some other language. And then we've got the English rule book here. Feels pretty thick. And by the way, this box felt quite heavy, so it's like there's a lot of stuff in there. So it looks like we've got a 30-page rule book, but some of these might just be terminology and things. Yeah, so it looks like got some rules here, but they show at least some pictures, so hopefully it'll be kind of explaining or showing what the rules are trying to explain. Because I always like when they have some good examples in there. So yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully it doesn't actually take the full 30 pages to really get a good understanding of what's going on. But then it feels like we've got some of these here. So it looks like that's one in another language. Okay, so draw cards. I don't know if maybe that was backwards. I don't know if we have some of each. That's another language. So yeah, it looks like we got 4 in English. Yeah, so the Path of the Great Spirit, game order summary. So it looks like it kind of explains the whole game. Has some glossary of the icons, which is really nice, especially if looks like there are a lot of icons here, so that is good that there is a good, hopefully this is a good player aid to explain things, and it has final scoring, which is awesome. I think every game should have a good thing like this, especially if there's a lot of symbology, each player having their own kind of explanation of what each thing does is awesome. Versus it's still good. I think the rule book kind of has that on the back cover. It's also a very good spot to have that so that you can pass it around and show, and people can easily get to it, and they don't have to necessarily be going to the middle of the rule book to try to find where it explains all the symbology. But yeah, hopefully that'll be a good way to, or a good reference for those symbols. Then we're trying to get into these cards, and we are struggling mightily, as I always do when trying to unbox games and I get into the card portion. I really struggle, and I'm still struggling. We're still trying to get through these cards, and there we go. We got it open. Yeah, so it looks like the backs of these have some nice artwork on them. Has a very Asian feel to it. I don't have too many games kind of in that sort of genre theme, if you could say that. Yeah, it looks like these ones have a lot of symbols on them. I really like the look of the artwork around the outside edges of the cards. It looks really cool. Like the artwork here as well. Kind of got that almost watercolor type look to it, which I find to be really cool. Now we got some more cards. Let's just get through these cards first, because they're the ones that always give me issues. So we can just look at these, if I can get them open. got a little tab on them on the side here. But even with that, I always struggle. And then when I go around here, it usually rips. Oh, look at that. Worked on the first try. Sometimes it gets stuck for me, and then it's still a pain. But yeah, so we've got some cool artwork here, some kind of creatures it looks like that you're going to encounter with these cards. I do like the look of these as well. This feels like a very cool world that hopefully I'll really enjoy this game, but if we went back to this world in the future with another game, I'd surely be interested in that one too, just based on the artwork alone. So yeah, it looks like this uses a lot of symbology, so hopefully that reference will be really nice, so that we'll be able to know what all these symbols mean, because there look to be quite a few of them. Kind of no text really at all, it seems like, just a lot of symbology. So then we get the board here. Okay, so this is a pretty big board. Okay, so we got a double layers I can feel on the board. So this is also, it looks double-sided. So this one side has double layers. I'm not sure if it's the same on the same artwork and everything on the other side, only not double layered. So it looks like you can slide things into these spots, which is awesome. I don't see that too often on the actual game board itself. But this is a huge, huge board. This is going to take up easily take up most of the space on your table. I've got a pretty large kind of dining table, and this is going to take up a lot of room. So depending on how big your player area is going to be, this is going. If you play at the max player count, you're going to be almost needing a second table. So yeah, this board is quite large, but I really love the artwork on this. I really like the colors they use. It's just awesome. Then we got some baggies, which I'm guessing is going to be used for sort all this stuff and these. So still have a lot of weight in the box, but it looks like it's all these cardboard punch boards. Okay, so that is a lot of punch boards here. There's a lot of pieces out on the, going to probably go out on the board, I'm guessing. So we've got some more nice artwork here. I really like the color choices they use, but again, it looks like symbols. There is a lot of symbology here. So hopefully, like I said, that reference sheet will make it easy to know at least a good chunk of the symbols. I'm sure you can still reference the rule book if needed, but we got some houses here. I just really love this artwork. I don't know about you guys, but yeah, this artwork looks really awesome. And it looks like we've just got some kind of a slightly different look than everything else. The rest all looks very fantasy-y, and then this, I'm not sure. It still looks like it kind of meshes with everything else, but it almost looks like it belongs in another game like Patchwork or something. We got some tokens for ×3 for looks like wood or stone resources. Okay, so then looks like this might be player board. So it looks like it's got two sides. This artwork is just phenomenal. It's fantastic artwork. I really love it. So we got that. Guessing we'll have 4 of these. Another one. And another one. So at least it's not all those tiny pieces. There's more tiny pieces on that one, but at least it's not all tiny pieces. And then we got that falling out. Looks like it's be an extension on the board or something. Looks pretty cool. Looks like a little thing a little path you're going to go along probably. Some more phenomenal artwork there. That just kind of fell right off. Kind of some more pieces there as well. So it's going to take me a while to punch all of that and get that all figured out. But then we've got some cool dice. So they're all kind of, you can see through the dice a little bit. Yeah, we got some interesting color choices here. Um, I think the choices definitely match the color themes in the game. So yeah, these look pretty cool. I almost would have thought there'd be maybe a blue one, but I'll take those colors because they are unique to kind of some other colors used in other games. So and it looks like, I don't know if this is the first player token, but it looks pretty cool. Kind of screen printed on one side. Same with this thing. Got a kind of a little shine to it, a little gold paint on there, and we've got this looks like a lot of maybe player pieces or something. So we got these cool looking, it almost looks like plants or something, with screen printed faces on them. These look pretty cool. They're pretty unique. Haven't seen anything quite like those before. Then we've got another. So we got quite a bit of, looks like quite a bit of wood pieces in this game as well here. Not sure quite what these are. Had a lot of screen printing, but no screen printing on these ones. But these look like they might just be some more little critters. I'm guessing little critter pieces, wooden pieces there. Another baggie of wooden stuff here. These kind of look like little either palaces or temples or something. You probably set out on the board. Those are pretty cool. Then we've got some wood. So I got some logs here. Looks like we got a little screen print on there to definitely show that that's what they're going for here. Otherwise you could probably mistake it for some other things. Yeah, that's a pretty solid shape. I don't know that I've ever seen the kind of wood resource looking quite like that before, but with that screen printing on there, it's pretty solid. Then we've got these green wooden pieces. Not quite sure what these are. First I thought they looked kind of like eggs, but now looking at them they're a little misshapen. Not quite sure what they are, but they're some more nice chunky pieces. I'm going to drop those ones right on the ground, so we'll have to hopefully come back to those. But then we've got some of these. Not sure what these are, if these are bottles. Not quite sure. Some more screen printing on them. So those look pretty cool. Kind of a unique resource that I haven't seen in a game before. So pick these up. It looks like this might be the stone resource. Another cool look. I think they went away from some of the normal looks. I mean, stone I think always kind of looks similar to me in all the games, even when they use different ones. So okay, these are pretty cool. So on one side they've got the eye closed, and the other side the eye is open. So that is pretty awesome. It looks like we've got those in green and then yellow. Yeah, I wonder what these are maybe confused with. Can't possibly be the minions. Then we got purple and then kind of a brown color, so it looks like we got some for each of those colors. But yeah, that is everything inside the Bitoku box. I can definitely see why this was a heavy box. There's a lot of cardboard, there's a lot of wood, there's a decent amount of cards. But yeah, there's a lot going on here, so this is a little bit intimidating, but I'm definitely looking forward to getting this one to the table. The artwork is just stunning. Some of the best artwork I've seen in a game in a little bit. And I definitely look forward to playing it. Let me know in the comments below if you've been able to try this one out yet and kind of what you thought, if it was a bit intimidating on your first play with just all that there is here. Just a ton of stuff. Yeah, let me know how your experience went. But otherwise, if you want to check out some of our other videos, some of our other unboxings, definitely go to our channel, check those out. Subscribe if you want to see future unboxings. And we hope to see you on those videos. And as always, don't forget to keep on nibbling on our content.